It's the Panthers and the Golden Eagles, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they can earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from the Texas Capitol. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. On play action, Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. So the completion gets him just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, Young. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept them short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and is doing everything in his power to follow through.
Now this great city, Austin, one of the fastest growing metropolises, not just in Texas, but in the U.S. as a whole. Of course, the University of Texas is here. Vibrant nightlife, great music scene, great food scene. And now an NFL franchise, and these folks are over the moon. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Hey, Ron.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Hey, go.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Lisa 24.
A first down carry for Barkley. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5.
Easy. Ralph.
Here's Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Red on red.
They'll run now with Dillon. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Parker Washington from 21 yards away. And the Golden Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Gets this one to Morris. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing, Young. In trouble, and he's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Looking to throw, Young. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. Fielded just inside the 20. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
23.
Now ETN to start the drive. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6.
Hey.
ETN once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Right, let's go. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
13, Luke. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Lawrence will throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Young to throw it. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku, finding room at midfield, and finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. They'll throw again. Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Hey, go!
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Hey, Lion.
They go play action with Lawrence. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
We don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence. Oh, the out route, he finds Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Young from the shotgun. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. Young working out of the gun. That's taken in. It's Xavier Liggett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Young. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's Young. Nowhere 37-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. To throw, Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. York able to send this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Hey.
They'll try the left side with Etienne. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Nico Hardman as the first half is winding down. And the Golden Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work and preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
On red.
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down.
Hey, run!
Handoff running left is Etienne. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Hey, go!
On play action, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Lion!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field.
Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Hey, easy. Route.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Golden Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. ETN. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running left, it's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down, here's Barkley again. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. This 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
He'll take it at the 42. Call that a 46-yard. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. Hey, Lion.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, Stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And this offense on third down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Red. Silver.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers 16. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Hey, Ron.
Up the middle with Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Barkley going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, Lion.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bennett so this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Here we go, sir.
And they'll run with ETN. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Travis Etienne with career touchdown number 70. And the Golden Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
ETN up the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Play action. It's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jake.